up, Kaiju family? This is Godzilla Train 1090, soaring to your station today with another review. Now, as I specified in some of my other videos, the reason why I'm doing this review is because I think I'm past my 1-year anniversary on being on YouTube now. So I feel like I need to go back to some of my older reviews and add my new techniques in there, because some of my old reviews were really rough. At least in my opinion, they were. If y'all love them, hey, I'm glad y'all did. I'm glad y'all supported me from the beginning. I'm just fine with that. But in my eyes, I feel like there was a lot of reviews I could have done way better. So that's what we're here for today. And today we're gonna be talking about a very controversial figure, one of the best Yuji Sakai figures ever produced. The Yuji Sakai 1991 Hokkaido version of Godzilla. This was my second X-Plus figure ever. This was my second X-Plus figure ever. I absolutely love this man. This man is an absolute monster. He's still a beast to this day. Even having him for a few years now, he still wows me every time I look at him. He's just absolutely fantastic. You'll see what I mean more when I do get a close-up look at him. But this guy right here is a must-have for every Heisei Godzilla fan. If you love, especially if you love Godzilla vs. King Ghidorah, this is a no-brainer. Should have been had him. Especially when he first came out. I think I paid, I want to say less than $2 for him. I think he was crazy cheap. Back in the day, that was actually my very first purchase with Jason Welling as well from AwesomeCollectors.com. So if you do need to get any pre-orders, make sure you go to Jason immediately. Jason's a fantastic guy, fantastic seller. All these years I've been collecting, Jason has been the one that if I need something on pre-order, he has my back. And I really appreciate everything that Jason does for me. So Jason, if you're out there watching, thank you. Now, as far as this guy, I'm gonna let y'all know this right now, because I know my first Godzilla figure was the 1989 Diamond issue, the original Godzilla, the original 89 Godzilla. 98. Oof. Can't really accept that. Blasphemous. Anyways, so my very first figure, like I said, was a Diamond issue of the 1989 Godzilla, the 30 centimeter. And at that point, I really did like it, but I was like, yeah, this is really nice. But I mean, do I really want to keep spending $200 on X-Plus figures? Back then, that's when NECA was first coming out, so I was collecting NECAs. I was getting Bandai's whenever I saw Bandai figures. I didn't know anything about Marmot or Gigabrain or any of those other brands at all. I was a virgin when it comes to Godzilla collecting back then. It was either Bandai or bust. And then NECA came out, it was either NECA or bust, because of how detailed NECAs looked. And then I got the 89, I was like, huh, okay, this is actually pretty damn nice. I see why people spend money on these now. But I don't know if I need that many. I'll probably just get this one, maybe one more, and I'll be done X-Plus collecting. Over 20 figures later, I think I got 20 in my collection. I need to count. I don't know. I mean, I'll do that for my, I guess, anniversary celebration. I don't know yet. But besides the point. So 191 and 20 figures later, I'm a filled addict of X-Plus collecting now. This guy is the #1 reason why I'm doing videos today. And he's definitely the reason why I started X-Plus collecting and have not turned back since then. But you'll see more when I get up close look in person. When I give you an up close and personal look at this guy, because me talking about it will help, but you need to see for yourself about this bad boy right here. But right, if you give me a moment, I'll give you a closer look at this guy right now. Thank you. And here he is, the beast himself, still considered one of the best Yuji Sakai sculpts in Godzilla X-Plus history. And not even just Yuji Sakai. Honestly, a lot of people still consider this one of the best X-Plus figures of all time. I know a while back we were supposed to do a figure of the decade vote, but I don't think we ever did it. But 91 Godzilla is pretty dang high on that list. And yeah, I still think 1984 is the absolute is my favorite Yuji Sakai figure, and probably in my opinion probably the best Yuji Sakai figure. But the 91 Sakai is nothing to sneeze on. Yeah, it's an older figure, but this figure is still absolutely amazing. Cause even for back when it was made in I think 2016, 2017. Look at the eyes. Yeah, I know that X-Force has improved the eyes by leaps and bounds, but even the eyes on him aren't they're doable. I still like the eyes on there. It's not near as detailed as the 84 or the 93, but he has nice eyes. He still has that evil, sinister look in his eyes that the 91 Godzilla does. And as you know, he's a completely closed mouth. If I can focus, I'm sorry. He is completely closed mouth. Unlike some other X-Force figures that claim to be closed mouth, but as you see, there's absolutely no gap in here. Each teeth is individually sculpted and super sharp. And of course, the beefy chest of this dude. The 91 Godzilla has probably the most stocky Godzilla of all. And I really love how they detailed that in this figure as well. And yeah, this Godzilla didn't have thunder thighs like a lot of the later carnations of the Heisei era did. But hey, he's still a big boy. This is Godzilla when he was still super muscular, of course. Of course, it was his dorsal plates, individually sculpted, all the way down his back to the end of his tail. Which, I don't know, I kind of wish X-Force did do some figures with blue tint, but it's okay. I still love the classic look on this guy. Oh, that was kind of close. He almost took me out like he took out that dude in the building. But anyways. And yeah, I know it has the dreaded tail stand that everybody hates, but the tail stand is this one thing that distracts from this figure. Then you don't deserve this guy, because this guy is still absolutely amazing. Tail stand and all, he still looks fantastic. But alright, if you give me a quick second, I'll go ahead and bring up another figure for a size comparison. And of course, you know I'll bring on another Yuji Sakai. It's not who you think I'm bringing out. But alright, we'll do that size comparison right now. If I can focus. There we go. And here's the first size comparison with the Yuji Sakai 1954 Godzilla. If I'm not mistaken, I don't think these two came out too late or too far between each other. But to me, both of these figures are still really great X-Plus figures, especially for Yuji Sakai's. As most of y'all know, 54 is actually a grow piece of mine that I acquired last year. So I'm still really happy to have him in my collection. But as far as which one I still think is better, it's still the 91. There's only two things in my Yuji Sakai collection that gives it a run for its money. And that would probably be the 84 and the 89. And like I said, like I've reviewed before, the 84 is my favorite Yuji Sakai figure, but the 54 and 91 they're still up there as well, because they're all fantastic scopes and shouldn't be sneezed on as Yuji Sakai figures. And of course, we got two eras of Godzilla: the new era Godzilla to the left, because of Godzillasaurus, and the original Godzilla that was quote unquote killed by Dr. Serizawa in a sense. But that's all in due time. But alright, and for the last size comparison, of course we have to have King Ghidorah in the size comparison. And yes, I'm aware it's not the right Godzilla, it's not the right King Ghidorah. But X-Force has not put out a 91 King Ghidorah yet, and we're still waiting for Mecha King Ghidorah. So y'all gonna have to get off my back on that one, okay? And y'all know how I feel about the 64 B suit. It's just too goofy for me. I can't do it. So instead, the 91 Godzilla will have to do for this guy. And honestly, I think it'd be pretty cool if if Godzilla was this tall and was actually able to fight and be eye to eye with King Ghidorah, honestly. But that's just my opinion. But as you see, they size up pretty well. Even though Godzilla is way too big, way too tall at least, King Ghidorah's wingspan still outbulks Godzilla. That most definitely. But seeing these guys this close is still absolutely amazing. This is actually one of the first pictures I took when I got King Ghidorah. And I don't know, I may have to recreate that photo shoot pretty soon. But alright guys, that's all I got for size comparisons and the close-up look on the 91 Godzilla. I'll go ahead and give you my final thoughts on this guy right now. And I hope y'all do enjoy the rest of the review. Thank you. And here he is, the beast himself. Still. And we're back. And that's the end of my review for the 1991 Yuji Sakai Godzilla. Now, as far as the new scope that just came out, I'm not gonna lie, I'm very close to getting that one. Only because I know I'm a toy photographer as well, and I love the action pose on that one. Don't get me wrong, I love this guy too. You can't get a bad picture of him. He looks absolutely fantastic at any angle you want him to be at. He looks absolutely fantastic. You can't take a bad picture of this guy. So, if I don't get the new 91, it's because I'm staying loyal to him. If I do get the new 91, it'll be strictly for pictures. But, I mean, I'm not, because as far as the Heisei Godzillas go, to me, after 91, every last one of them looks the same to me until Burning Godzilla. It's not much of a difference. So I'm not getting a 92. I may get a 94 only because of Little Godzilla. But I think that ship is sold since he came out with the 25cm Space Godzilla. I'm still not happy they did that, but whatever, I guess. So, if I do get the new 91, it'll be especially to recreate that scene when Godzilla first comes out of the volcano. Spoiler alert! But if you haven't seen Godzilla vs. Mothra by now, come on, guys. It's been, how old is that movie now? 2001. It's been almost 30 years. Oh, that's gonna have its 30th anniversary next year. Anyways, besides the point. Ooh, that has this 30. Godzilla vs. King Ghidorah actually has its 30th anniversary this year too. Almost forgot about that. That's gonna be fun. But anyways, yeah. If you haven't seen that film by then, that's your fault. But when Godzilla first comes out of the volcano and it shows that silhouette of him behind with the fire blaster behind him, and it's just him walking. If you pay attention closely, that's this guy. But the new Yuji Sakai is what really looks like it represents that scene. Which, I swear to God, if they don't call it that version, I'm gonna be upset. Cause I mean, yeah, it's the 91 Godzilla. And honestly, he looks like that too when he fights King Ghidorah in Godzilla vs. King Ghidorah as well. So I guess I can't be that mad about the name about it. With it, I can't talk. Can't be that mad about the name. It is what it is. Whatever happens, happens. But we'll see, because like I said, I do absolutely love this Godzilla. He's absolutely fantastic. He's beautiful. He's lovely. He's one of my favorite Godzillas in my collection. And I don't think I haven't really been doing rating systems for my old reviews. I mean, I've already talked about them once. Y'all know how I felt about them then. We talking about them now, and I still have them, so you should know how I feel about them. But honestly, this is probably the closest thing to a 10 in my collection. If not, it is a 10 out of 10. There's a lot of figures I haven't went back and rated yet, which I guess I don't know. Maybe I'll start doing that too, rating my old figures. We'll see. Maybe that's what I'll do for my anniversary celebration. Rate some like rate my collection I haven't rated yet. But until then, like I said, if you don't have this guy, he's absolutely beautiful. Get him, because I'm sure some people will be selling him. So look out in the Express Collectors group. People are going to be selling him. So if you definitely have the opportunity to get this Godzilla, go get him. Go get him immediately. Because in my opinion, until the new 91 tells me otherwise, this is as David Eric Doppel would say, the quintessential 1991 Godzilla. Alright guys, that's all I got for y'all for tonight. I'll probably post another photo shoot probably tomorrow, actually, because I just posted one yesterday. And I like my pictures to sit on there for a little while before I start throwing more pictures up there. So I'll have another photo shoot coming out tomorrow on my Instagram. And after that, I gotta take a break from reviewing X Plus for a while. I got stuff on back order that that I'm waiting to come in, and I actually got 2 special figures that I need to go ahead and pay for as well, that I'm very excited to show y'all. 2 figures that I never thought I'd have in my collection, and they finally came up. So I'm really excited to have them both and to talk about them both with y'all when that time comes. But until then, if you haven't seen my episode of Kaiju Next Door, my new series I'm gonna have on my channel, check it out. I'll probably put the link below in the description, as well as Monsters with Attitude. We still need to decide on a date when we're gonna do it, but it's definitely gonna be a Yuji Sakai discussion. Talk about all the amazing scopes that Yuji Sakai has made. I don't have every single last one of them, but we're gonna cover every single last one of them, because between all of us, I think we have all of them in our collection. Between me, Cody, Robin, Thomas, Casey, Charles, between all of us, I think we have every single Yuji Sakai. So we're gonna try and touch on every single last one of them, and I'm really excited about that show, because it's been a while since we did a complete figure talk show, and nothing gets me hyped up than talking about Godzilla figures, especially X Plus. But until then, I'll probably do another video next week. I have actually I need to start doing my NECA reviews, so those are actually gonna come up next. And I actually got the King Kong and Godzilla, the 6-inch pop figures, and I'm actually excited to talk to you about those as well. So I'll probably do a review on those as well coming up soon. But alright, guys, that's all I got for tonight. I hope you have a fantastic night. And thank you for supporting me over this last year. And yes, I know today may not be officially the anniversary, but I'll say it anyways. I do appreciate each and every one of y'all who watch my videos. And let's continue to grow from here and run strong. Alright, y'all. Have a great night, Kaiju family.